Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to install an oil catch can. I'm going to be using my 2018 Honda Accord for this, and the only reason you need an oil catch can is basically what it does. It filters all the filth, the dirt and the bad oil and puts it inside that small can, and it's really good to have. It is better to have it in a turbocharged engine, because basically a turbocharged engine builds more carbon than a naturally aspirated engine, but you could actually put it in a naturally aspirated engine. But in a turbocharged engine, it's you will see more results because of the carbon buildup. Anyways, I'm going to actually show you how to install it, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell you how much I got it for. Then I'll give you an update after probably 1 or 2 oil changes, and then basically let you know if it's worth it or not. Alright, so I'm using my 2018 Honda Accord to install the oil catch can, and it is a turbocharged engine. And here is the box. I did get it from Amazon, and it actually came the next day, and shipping was amazing. Anyways, it's gonna actually sit in the back, but let's go ahead and open the box first, and then I'll go ahead and show you what's inside the box. Here is the can, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it and show you how it looks like. It did actually come in a really nice box. Here is the out, and here is the in for the hoses, and that's how it looks like from the bottom, and that's how it looks like from the inside. And there is the 2 hoses, and then here is some clamps and 2 bolts, and then you have the bracket. And I did actually get it in red because I just wanted it to match my car, but you could actually get it in black if you want to, or you could paint it to whatever color you want basically. But the only reason I went with red is because of my car's color, and I'm going to be changing the engine cover soon to match the rest of the car. But for now, let's go ahead and open all the packages and then get to the installation part. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is to remove the engine cover. And for my car, the engine cover is basically is sitting on metal pieces. There's no screws or anything like that, so all you have to do is just basically go ahead and just remove it by pushing the plastic up, and don't worry about breaking anything because there's nothing to break. And that's how you remove it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and place the oil catch can on the right side, but the first thing we need to do is go ahead and get rid of this bolt right here, and there is another bolt on the other side. And then we're actually going to go ahead and take those bolts out as well, because the bracket, the red bracket, is going to actually go right behind this metal piece. But the first thing to do is go ahead and remove those 2 bolts to be able to remove this, and then you'll go ahead and remove the bolts in the back. Next thing we have to do is go ahead and remove those 2 bolts, because we actually have another bolts that are a little bit longer than the ones right there. And we're going to be, of course, putting the bracket right behind this metal piece, just like that. So after removing the 2 bolts, don't worry, it's not going to go anywhere. It seems like it's being held by some cables or some hoses or something from right behind. But anyways, all we have to do is go ahead and attach the oil catch can on this bracket, and then we're going to go ahead and put the bracket just like this. It's going to go right behind, and we're going to be using the new bolt, to attach the red bracket. There's 3 screws right on top of it. All you have to do is just go ahead and remove them, and then the bracket will sit right on top, and then screw the screws back in. So I connected the oil catch can to the bracket, and that's how it looks like. And I forgot to show you those 2 things. Basically, those are going to go right here, and they're going to be screwed inside the 2 holes that says in and out, and all you have to do is just go ahead and make sure they're tight. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other one as well. And make sure, of course, you tighten them after you do that. I'm just hand tightening them just for now. Then, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them more, but that's how it should look like. Those are the screws that I'm going to be putting right there. Those are the one that Mishimoto sent in the box. So all you have to do is just go ahead and put the oil catch can just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and install the first one, which is the smaller one that does not have the valve. Basically, it doesn't have this circle one. So go ahead and use this hose, and all you have to do is just go ahead and attach it to the out, which is this one. This is the in. So all you have to do is just go ahead and try to push it all the way in. And what you have to do now is you have to attach it to the bottom of the engine. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. I'm going to be actually testing to see if this actually will go back. And yep, it goes back, no issues. You could just go ahead and close it. Just always make sure that nothing will be blocking the hoses or maybe blocking anything else. So just to show you where this hose will actually go, it's going to be going to, you see where the hose in the bottom is, this one. So it's going to be going right there. We're basically going to remove this hose that goes all the way from there all the way right underneath right here. And as you can see, hose where here is my finger, this hose needs to be removed. So I'll go ahead and just push that clamp, and then this hose will get removed, and then of course this small hose will end up there, and the long one that I'm going to be doing or attaching right now, it's gonna go from here all the way right inside. So I just removed the hose, and it took me, I would say, about 15 minutes to remove. It's very hard to pull out since it's very snug and tight, but all you have to do is just go ahead and put the needle nose plier inside, and then with your other hand pull the hose, and then it should come out very easy. To remove the PCV hose completely, there is another clamp right inside. All you have to do is just go ahead and get the needle nose plier. It's really hard to see, but here is the clamp. Push it out all the way, and then all you have to do now is just go ahead and pull on the hose. So it's stuck inside. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring the needle nose plier and then stick it inside, and then try to wiggle it a little bit to be able to remove the hose. All right, so this spot right here is very small. So what I actually did, I went inside and pulled the hose out. So pulled it out, like held it and pulled it out, and then I was able to get the hose out. All right guys, so I just finished installing the oil catch can, and honestly it's pretty easy and anyone could do it, but I did struggle with two clamps. The one that is right here, right inside, and the one down there. Those two clamps are really hard to put in place, and I did actually use WD-40 to put them in. The top one worked fine, but the bottom one took me forever to put in, and I don't think honestly it's all the way in, but it is nice and tight. And I know that there's two different sizes. The bigger ones go right into the catch can, and the small ones are going to be here and down there. but those are very, very hard to install. Honestly, other than that, everything's good, and everything looks good. I did turn on the car, no leaks, nothing like that, so everything looks good, and I'm going to be trying it. I did hear that people with tunes, they're actually getting more oil in their catch cans, and I heard it from 2 people that have the 2.0, so I'm not exactly sure if the 1.5 is the same as the 2.0. Mine is the 2.0, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be collecting like them, because they did show me they had half of the can filled. But I really like the way how the catch can looks like. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys liked it, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.